So now we will be discussing with the part B experiments. Part B experiments are executed using Turbo C. We are using Turbo C for the part B experiments, wherein first experiment consists of two sub experiments. One is bit stuffing and the other is character stuffing. Okay, so again we will continue with after experiment 1 we have experiment 2 distance vector routing, third link state. Okay, then we have other followed by CRC checksum. Okay, then we have stop and wait, sliding window protocols. Okay, 5 experiments. Basically we have 5 part B experiments. Okay, the first one we will now go for, that is bit stuffing. We have learnt this bit stuffing and character stuffing in data link layer, that is in the second module. Okay, so as you know that, okay, I will start with the first one. Okay, 1A, that is bit stuffing. As you know that any message when it is being transmitted, okay, if it is variable size frame, then the receiver must be made to know that which is the start and end of a frame, and for that we use flag. So this is your message, okay, and you are adding flag on both sides to make the receiver know this is the start and this is the end of a frame. Now when you are doing this, the problem is that the flag content may be similar to the whatever the information you are sending, means some information you are sending and that content may be similar to your flag content, and hence to avoid that what we do is, okay, we are going to use bit stuffing. So for the flag the pattern used is 0 6 1s 0 on both sides. Okay, now if this 0 that is 1 1 1 1 1 1 0, if this flag, okay, if this flag appears in your message, then the receiver will think that here this is the end of the frame. So to avoid that, this should not happen, what we do is after 0 and 5 ones we go for stuffing extra 0. Okay, this is bit stuffing. We stuff 0 after 0 and 5 ones. The receiver after receiving 0 5 ones, okay, the sender once it receives 0 5 ones, it will stuff extra 0, and now the pattern is different than the flag, and the receiver will never think that this is a flag. Okay, so now I will try to explain the program. Okay, here you start with the header files, then you have void main, then some arrays A of 20, B of 30. Okay, now basically here printf enter frame size. Okay, what is the size of the frame you want to send? So that is n equal to 8. Scanf n. So n equal to 8 is saved here. Printf enter the frame in the form of 0 and 1. So now what is the information you want to send? So that you enter using for loop, that is stored in A. Here I have shown here A equal to, now what I will do is I will give this information. It is not fixed. You can give any information which consists of 8 values of zeros and ones. I have taken this. Okay, so that what I have taken, the flag itself I have taken, so that I am making it to stuff. I am making the program to stuff the value. Okay, so this is your information A. Then I equal to 0, count equal to 1, j equal to 0. These are some initializations. Okay, basically your program logic, it is here. Okay, so what you have done is now, okay, so you have initialized I equal to 0, count equal to 1, and j equal to 0. Fine. So first one, I equal to 0, while 0 is less than n. I is less than n means 0 is less than 8. Yes, the condition is true. The first one, if a of I is equal to 1, this a of I, that is a of 0, is it 1? No. A of 0 is 0, it is not equal to 1, and hence this condition fails. Once this condition fails, you check it. Okay, it comes to else part. It comes to else part. What it is, b of j is equal to a of I. So in the b value, okay, in the b value b of j, that is j value is 0. Okay, as you see here, j is initialized to 0, so b of 0 is equal to a of 0, which is 0 you are storing. Then I equal to 1, j equal to 1. It comes to for loop. While it comes to while loop. Okay, 1 is less than 8, yes, the condition is true, it comes inside. If, okay, a of 1 is equal to 1, this a of 1, is it 1? Yes, this is 1, a of 1 is equal to 1, then b of 1 is equal to a of 1. So in b we are storing 1. Okay, for k equal to I plus 1, that is k value is now, okay, k value is I plus 1, so I value is 1. So for now what we have is k value gets increment to k equal to 2. K equal to 2, a of 2 is equal to, so, okay, these are multiple conditional statements. A of 2 is equal to 1, yes, a of 2 is also equal to 1. Okay, now k equal to 2 is initialized, it is checking a of 2 is equal to 1, yes, it is true. Okay, and next what it is asking is k is less than n, 2 is less than 8, yes, it is true. Okay, 2 is less than 8, 2 is less than 8, then, okay, count is less than 5. What is count value? Count value was 1, 1 is less than 5, yes, the condition is true. If all these conditions are true, it enters here j equal to j plus plus, j equal to j plus plus. Okay, j value is equal to, okay, j value is equal to now, okay, once here earlier what you had was j plus plus, okay, j was incremented to 1, so now, okay, after that initialization, okay, so j is equal to 2. Am I right? So initially what you have done, I equal to 0 was there, then this condition failed, I plus plus j plus plus, I equal to 1 was there. Okay, 1 is less than 8, yes, if, okay, if a of 1 is equal to 1, yes, the condition is true, and then b of 1 is equal to a of 1 you made, then k equal to 2. Okay, so this you are done, nowhere you are incremented with j, so now j value is 2, j equal to 2, b of 2 is equal to, here b of 2 equal to a of k, k value is 2, b of 2 equal to 2, that is now it is again 1. Okay, a value, count plus plus. Okay, so count value here, count value is equal to 2, the condition is checked. If 2 is equal to 5, no, it is false. Okay, if count is equal to 5 is being checked, no, this is false. I equal to k, here I is equal to k is being done. Okay, so what is k value? K value is 2. Okay, I is equal to 2, I equal to 2, for loop has not still come out. Okay, so now I equal to 2, a of 2, okay, a of 2, are you getting this? Okay, now for, okay, increment, k gets increment to 3, a of k, a of k is a of 3, a of 3 is equal to 1, yes, this is 0, 1, 2, this is 3, a of 3 is equal to 1, the condition is true. Then 3 is less than 8, yes, it is also true, and count value is 2, 2 is less than 5, yes, the condition is true. J plus plus, j gets increment to 3, j equal to 3, b of 3 is equal to a of 3, which is equal to 1. Okay, next count plus plus, count gets increment to 3, yes, if count equal to 5, again the condition fails, I equal to k, I equal to now 3. Okay, again for k gets increment to 4. Okay, a of 4, a of 4 is equal to 1, yes, this is a of 4 is equal to 1, the first condition is true. k is less than n, 4 is less than 8, yes, that is also true, and count is less than 5, count value is 3, 3 is less than 5, this is also true, it comes inside, j gets increment to 4, b of 4 is equal to a of 4, which is equal to 1, yes, it is fine, count equal to increment, count equal to count plus 1, count is equal to 4, if count equal to 5, condition is false, I equal to k, what is I, k value is 4, I equal to 4, it goes up, k gets increment to 5, okay, a of 5 is equal to, is a of 5 equal to 1, yes, the condition is true, this one, a of 5 is equal to 1, it is true, okay, k less than, okay, k less than n, 5 is less than 8, yes, that is also true, count value is 4, 4 is less than 5, all conditions are true, it enters inside the for loop, j plus plus, j equal to 5, okay, if b of 5, okay, if that condition is true, now j equal to 5, b of j, that is b of 5 is equal to a of 5, which is equal to 1, okay, then count equal to count plus 1, count equal to 5, okay, if count equal to 5, yes, now this condition is true, j is equal to, here you check it, j is getting incremented, j you have to increment it 2, okay, j value earlier is 5, now j equal to 6, b of 6 equal to 0, so straight away here you get now 0, b of 6 equal to 0, after this is been executed, okay, now I equal to k value is, okay, check it previously, k equal to 5, k equal to 5, I equal to 5, okay, then it goes up, k gets increment to 6, k gets increment to 6, a of 6 is equal to 1, yes, this one, a of 6, okay, a of 6, this is equal to 1, the condition is true. Next, the second condition should be 6 less than 8, k less than n, that is also true. Last condition 5 is less than 5, no, the condition is false, okay, and hence, okay, and hence this for, I have written here, end of for statement, here, this for statement fails, okay, this for statement fails, this condition is not true, okay, so what it does, if this condition is failing, okay, end of this condition is failed, okay, so it straight away goes to, okay, it straight away goes to, so now after this condition fails, okay, directly it comes out to I plus plus j plus plus, okay, wherein I value is here I equal to 6 and j plus plus, okay, j is equal to, okay, 7, then condition is checked while, okay, while 6 is less than 8, yes, 6 is less than 8, if a of 6 is equal to 1, yes, the condition is true, a of 6 is equal to 1, b of j, that is b of 7 is equal to a of 6, that is b of 7 is equal to a of 6, which is 1, then for k equal to I plus 1, that is for k equal to 7, okay, the rest condition might be a of, okay, 7 is equal to 1, yes, no, the condition fails, it is not 1, here it fails, okay, and hence this if statement fails, okay, this if, okay, if statement is true but for condition fails and it comes out of this loop and I equal to 7 and j is equal to 8, okay, while again, while 7 is less than 8, yes, 7 is less than 8, if a of 7, okay, if a of 7 is equal to 1, no, this condition fails, else part it comes b of 8 is equal to a of 7, which is equal to, okay, this equal to 0, okay, that is been done, then I gets increment to 8, then j is equal to 9, here 8 is less than 8, the condition is false and hence this will be displayed, okay, this will be displayed as at the output, okay, wherein you can see here, okay, printf after bit stuffing b of b array is been displayed, okay, wherein I can show it here, enter frame size, enter the frame size in the form this one. Okay, the same thing I can show it. Okay, so the program I have typed already. Okay, so go to run. Okay, it is asking for frame size, enter frame size 8. Okay, now I will enter the array 0 1 1 1 1. Okay, 1 1 0 followed by 6 ones and then 0, enter. After bit stuffing you will find this thing. Okay, anything if you don't give that flag, okay, if you try to give it as 1 1 1 1 1 all ones, okay, 8 ones I have given. Okay, so after 5, okay, 5 ones you will find 0. Okay, anything you give a pattern like a flag, if it is okay followed by 5 ones, then a 0 will be displayed. Okay, this is how the bit stuffing is being executed.